The Ant and the Grasshopper. Once upon a time, in a serene meadow, lived a diligent ant and a carefree grasshopper. The ant, named Andy, was known throughout the meadow for his unwavering work ethic and dedication to his task. He spent his days collecting food and storing it in his anthill to prepare for the upcoming winter. On the other hand, the grasshopper, named Gary, was more interested in playing his melodious tunes and basking in the warm sun. As the seasons changed, Andy continued his tireless work, while Gary spent his time singing and enjoying the pleasant weather. Every time Andy urged Gary to gather food for the winter, Gary brushed off his concerns with a carefree laugh, insisting that there was plenty of time to worry about that later. But the days turned cooler, and a chill settled over the meadow. Leaves changed colors, and the once bountiful food sources began to dwindle. Andy, true to his nature, had accumulated a substantial store of food in his anthill, ensuring he and his fellow ants would have enough to eat during the harsh winter months. However, as the first snowflakes began to fall, Gary's carefree attitude turned to worry. He realized that he had squandered the time he had and now faced the harsh reality of the approaching winter without any food. Desperation filled him as he watched Andy's anthill, knowing he had ignored the wise ant's advice. Gary finally mustered the courage to approach Andy and admitted his mistake. He humbly asked if he could share some of the food that Andy had gathered. Andy, being kind-hearted and understanding, agreed to help. He shared his food with Gary, teaching him the importance of foresight, responsibility, and the value of hard work. Throughout the winter, Andy and Gary spent time together, reflecting on their different approaches to life. Gary had learned a valuable lesson about the balance between work and play. He had come to understand that while enjoyment and leisure were important, they needed to be balanced with responsible preparation for the future. As spring arrived and the snow melted away, Gary started working alongside Andy, contributing to the meadow's collective efforts. The two friends became a harmonious team, using their diverse strengths to thrive in both work and play. And so, the moral of the story rings true: there is a time for work and a time for play. Finding the right balance between responsibility and enjoyment ensures a fulfilling and prosperous life. Just like Andy and Gary, we should heed the lessons of the past to shape a brighter future.